Yeah.
Common confusion.
Yes. Which is also leadership,
Exactly.
to take care.
Exactly. That's why leadership begins, it begins with an individual.
Yeah,
So
we
the
will talk
man.
about it in a few minutes. We'll
Exactly.
take we'll
Exactly.
take all of them. So maybe we will start because it's right now we are on time and we can start and people will listen to the video to replay.
Exactly. 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 Thank you very, very much, Rosalia. Thank you for being with me in this live session of the Leadership Mind School. Thank you. Thank you.
Mm.
My dear viewers from across the globe, wherever you might be watching me from this hour, I welcome you to the second edition of the Leadership Mind School training online through Facebook and will be rebroadcasted across other media platforms.
Mhm.
So, and also through Zoom, we're actually connected to you through Zoom. And while you are watching us through Facebook Live, so we sincerely welcome you. We appreciate you. I'm
Many
sure
thanks.
the network is perfect wherever you are. If you can hear me at this hour, please kindly just type in the comment section that I hear. Two words, I hear. If you can hear me, just oblige me by putting in the chat room, I hear, sir. Okay, let me see those that are with us today. Oh, beautiful. First to join. I can see you. I hear. Beautiful. Ufan, Ufan. Margaret Ojo. Thank you. I see you. I see you. Margaret Ojo, you said you were the first to join. Yes, I see you. Thank you. Moyo. Moyo Shore, thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Lydia TV. That's my wife. Thank you for
Ah,
joining.
yes.
Thank you for joining.
Amazing.
Thank you, thank you. I hear. Oh, good, good, good. So we have a very interesting topic for the purpose of time. We will be commencing, and without much ado, the Leadership Mind School is primarily set to transform the scope of leadership, global leadership. And I sincerely would want to thank every one of you for joining me tonight. Same last week, you all came. As a matter of fact, last week we had the privilege of hosting this broadcast across 10 major countries live. And I sincerely would want to thank every one of you for coming. This is not just a motivational talk. This is an educational platform. And with the hope to taking leadership from where it is today to where it ought to be. So, with me tonight on the platform is a very good friend, a senior friend, someone that with whom I have worked leadership. We have practiced leadership, a global personality, someone that, in fact, whenever she tells me do this, I don't think too much because I know it must be right to do. I just do it. Close to a decade now, we've been together. We've been in close communication and in a very good relationship that has to do with leadership. Tonight, please permit me to welcome Rosalia Heifetz. I'm sure you can see her. If you are there, just give me a thumbs up. If you can see her, just give me a thumbs up. Just indicate, say something beautiful to welcome our guest for tonight. Say something in the chat room. Oh, Rosalia, you look amazing. Somebody just said that. I see. I see. Thank you. Thank you for that beautiful comment. So let's just welcome our guest. Rosalia is not just a friend, she's also a facilitator at the Leadership Mind School. So, Rosalia, let me give you a stage to quickly drop an introduction of your person to the platform. You're welcome.
Thank you very, very much. I'm really so excited to be here. I mean, I can't believe something happened in the last few months, I guess, when you called me suddenly. After a few years, we didn't really met and didn't talk. And it was such an inspired idea that I jumped in immediately. And as you know, but I guess I have to introduce myself first of all, because we know, but people don't know me. And hello to everybody, wherever you are. It's amazing to be here. I can see you through the Facebook also. And yeah, I can see your comments. And I'm sending you love from the place I am right now. My name is Rosalia Heifetz. This is my name. I'm talking to you from Israel. Yes, I'm in Israel. I'm living in Israel. I'm living here the most of my adult life, I guess. Many, many years. I got married here. Yes, I have one husband, two children. Sometimes it looks like three children. But there's one husband, two children. We are together for, can you believe that, for 50 years? Not really 50, let me tell you, 35, sorry. I'm in Israel for 50 years. I'm married to the same husband, which is also an expression of leadership, isn't it?
Exactly.
I mean, to maintain a relationship for so many years. We have two kids, a girl and a boy, and they are native Hebrew speakers in Israel, okay, which me is not. I mean, English is not my native language, and also not Hebrew, but Hebrew I can speak already as my mother tongue. But I decided a few years ago, 50 years ago, to come to Israel, to live here, to build this country, to build this Israel for the Jewish people. As a part of the Jewish people, I felt that I have to be a part of this historical movement. And it was definitely an expression of leadership, because I was really very young in that time, really young. I left my family. I left my language, my culture. I left my friends. I left a very comfortable way of life, and I came to Israel, which is really a challenge, and at that time, for sure, even today, even today. So I came from a small country in South America, and as I told you, my connection with Judaism as a part of these people, it was for me a knowledge that I have a place here and an opportunity to be a part of something much more bigger than me. Much more bigger than me. And to find this solution for the Jewish people. So as it wasn't easy, but I have a strong feeling that it was a very right decision. And I congratulate myself and to my commitment to my values and principles. And you know, in life, leadership talking, it's always a decision to walk the talk, to be really the action of your values and principles you are talking about. I will say a few words more about that. But if you're asking yourself, so I mean, in the occupation field, I have a degree in which we call ontological coaching. And I lead personally people in the field of business development, personal and even spiritual. And I'm recognized as a master coach in the Department of Coaches in Israel, which is something for the past 15 years, I have been involved in this field of the coaching and personal development with the great passion. I believe that everything, it doesn't make any difference. Whatever you are doing in your life, do it with passion. I mean, when I clean my dishes, I do it with passion. Doesn't make any difference what are you doing. The idea is to live your life with passion. It makes the all difference. So I'm convinced that expanding these values and principles of leadership in people is the only way to contribute really to create a better world for ourselves and especially for our future generations, our children. Meaning that expanding these values and principles of leadership is something that we are doing everywhere we are. Because people sometimes they think that, before I told you that, I want to tell you, the audience here, that this was really the way I met Dr. Bright. Because when I expanded my activities and different continents, I have the good privilege and fortune to guide and to meet different peoples around the world. And this took me to Nigeria and Ghana. I guess it was 10 years ago, or maybe a little bit less.
Yes, 10 years ago.
Listen, it wasn't something that a woman like me, it's a common thing to do. It was really something very exciting to come to Africa. It was my first time in Africa. I didn't know nothing about Africa, but I met some people that, immediately we understood that we have some values and principles about leadership. Then I met you, my dear Dr. Bright, my friend. And it was really very exciting because we made a difference in people's lives at that time. We do it in health fields and economical fields. And of course, you did it in the spiritual fields very deeply. But the idea such a different people, me and we are from different parts of the world. And suddenly we became so close because we had the same values and principles. And it's very important to remember that people become connected across the world because of values and principles. So it was that time that I met you, Dr. Bright. And I would like to say something. I would like to put some a key insight here, okay?
Right.
That leadership has nothing to do with the things you do, but with the person you become. Okay? Leadership starts from the person you become. It's the opposite, because people sometimes they think that the things they are doing express their leadership. But this is not, and I will show you in a minute why it doesn't work that way. You can write, every one of you here in this session, you can write here if you want what the word leadership means to you. What do you think when you say leadership? Please write to me here. What do you think when you say leadership? It will be interesting because I guess we are going to get completely different answers.
Exactly.
And this is going to help me to show you really how large is this word, this concept of leadership. And my goal today is to put a little bit order in all these ideas, okay? and to put maybe a progressive order on it. So I don't know, what do you think? Leadership starts from us. That's right. Yes, I can see that. What else? What is leadership? How you express leadership? Where do you express your leadership? Because I know maybe, yes, there is, a group of people on our organization. That's right, very right. Yes. Okay, right. Yes, you can write all the time. It would be amazing. Leadership, I can tell you, because some of you talk about leadership as in the national level, isn't it? We want to influence in the national level. We are part of our nations, our parties, politics, everything. So leadership, sometimes you express it in a national level or in a social level. Maybe your activities, you're related to the community level. You are a leader in your community, in your church, in your community, in different groups of people in your community. This is a leader also, isn't it?
Exactly.
Some of you, maybe you are leaders in the educational level. Think about that. How important is to be a teacher in our world? I mean, a different teacher that it used to be that way. We have to change all our concept about education all over the world, I guess, to become a leader there, to give instructions to people to become themselves, our kids, to bring them to the level of become leaders. They can become leaders even in their small communities of children. Children can be leaders.
Yes.
Sometimes leadership is expressed in our relationships, in our family. Think about it. Think about it. How important is to be a leader, not a follower in your relationships with your wife, with your kids, in your family. To lead. To become, Dr. Bright, he spoke last week about responsibility. Responsibility is the opposite of to become a victim of the circumstances of your life. Leadership is the responsibility to lead, to be always prepared with a solution to every problem. You know, I know many people that they have many problems for any solution I give them. They are professionals in finding problems. Ask yourself who I am, because at the last level of this, how do you call it? Arch or levels, 1, 2, 3. We talk about the national level of leadership, social level of leadership. Let's talk about the community level of leadership, the educational level of leadership. Now your family as you know, as to lead in your family, and work teams also, the place you work, maybe people you work with. Are you a follower or a leader there? But at the end of the story, my work with myself and the person I want to become, to express in that world, this is the one who aligns with the principles and values that I'm spreading all the time. Because people are used to talk, but not to walk the talk. So the talk and the walk has to come together. The moment that leadership starts from the align between what I'm talking, my principles, my values, and the person I am, the way I am living my life. National, social, community, education, family, people, me with myself, a minute before I go to sleep, in the most intimate moment in my life, who I am, the person I want to be. And when you aligns, when there is how to say, what is a good combination between what you say and what you do, there starts your credibility, your credibility. So if you have a feeling or an experience that people, you want to be a leader, you see yourself a leader, but people are not listening to you, are not following you, are not, listen to you. So ask yourself where I should grow up in order to become that leader I want to be. It is always a question who I am. This credibility is what we call integrity. This is one of the most important principles in the personal development. If responsibility is one of them, and I agree with you 100%, the other one which completes the picture is the integrity. Integrity is a high value in our personal development. And do you know what's, yes. Oh yeah, I can see your feedbacks here. Thank you. You know, what is integrity? Let me give you a sentence in order to remember it always, because it's not a question of, complicated thought. We're trying to put it simple, keep it simple, and then people can use it. Your integrity is the moment then what you think, what you say, and what you do are the same. What you think, meaning your intention, your real intention, this one that you have inside your heart, this one that nobody knows, only you. So your intention, your thoughts, your beliefs, and then your language, the words you use, you know, the ontological coaching put many importance in the words we use in our language. Okay, so put a little bit thoughts in your language. How are you talking? Which words are you using? A leader is a person that is looking always for solutions, not for problems. If you are very busy in explaining to the world why it can't happen, why it's not going to happen, why it doesn't work, why it's bad, who is the guilty one in the story? So if you are on this side of your, style of talking, so please pay attention, because you are walking in the wrong path. Leaders has positive thinking, but also positive talking. We use the right words. How? Yes. How it can happen? Yes. It's complicated. Maybe let's find solutions. Otherwise, we are victims, not leaders. So our thoughts, our talk, our words, our language, and then finally our acts, what we do, really do. I mean, do, it's not something that I believe I will do, or it is going to happen in a minute. It's something that we are really doing. I mean, really doing. It appears and in the material world. Okay, it's not a belief. It's not a wish. It's something that you can see. It happens. So these three, our thoughts, our words, and our acts, these three are the most highest expression of integrity. And then your credibility becomes clear. Everybody will see the person you are, and people will start and follow you because of that. If you have some questions or thought or something, please, yes, please write me here. Yeah, leadership creates solutions. No problems. You should also we will talk about many issues around this, but which is important for me today is to give you a message that leadership starts from us, the person you want to become. And this person should walk in this world with integrity. And please check yourself, because everybody has a work to do with himself. Even me, everybody, of course. And my work in my life, personal development, is always to check myself and to redefine what integrity is for me and how the expression of it goes outside. So only then people will follow you. And it doesn't matter if in what framework it happens, in what level, maybe national, educational, family, social, I don't know. So these two, listen, punctuality is leadership. Discipline is leadership. Language is leadership. Of course, awareness is leadership. This small thing, when you go through the route and you are driving, who are you? Who are the one who are all the way, how do you say that? Pushing, move. Who are you? Check yourself everywhere. Because leadership begins with self-work with ourselves. And don't try to teach others what leadership is, only working yourself, and everything will happen because of that. I always telling to my students that I'm working as a coach, first of all, in order to be sure that I'm coaching myself all the time. That I'm in a coaching area, talking values all the time. That I can question myself, very deep questions all the time. So then I have a feeling that I'm walk the talk. So leadership, it's integrity, and integrity is not something you say, it's something you become. Okay? So integrity only appears when there is a consistency between what I say, what I think, what I say, and what I do. So I hope you can remember these principles, because I guess there are the basic, beginning of every way or of every leadership and for everybody. And it doesn't make any difference where you are, how old you are, what are you doing, nothing. So this is the point I wanted to, maybe you want to talk about, I mean, they have some questions here. Yeah, we will share this. Yes. Okay. So, Bright, yeah, tell us a little bit about what is leadership for you, and how did you meet leadership in your life? Can you share with us a little bit of your experience?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Dear viewers, thank you for joining this live session. We can see you all in the chat room. Thank you, Rosalia, for the powerful intro. In fact, I've just been taking down notes for the past few minutes. Very
Amazing.
enlightening, very educative, and this is raw. Listen, guys, listen, everyone, viewers. This is raw. This is unscripted, because you see, that's why today's topic is leadership and the mindset. So leaders, you think in terms of responsibility. The summary of what she said all day is leadership is responsibility. So those that just joined us, quickly just drop in the chat where you are watching from. Let us know where you are watching us from, the city and the nation you're watching, because this is a global broadcast we are having right now, and it's being recorded and will be shared immediately after the broadcast. So just drop in the chat. I want to see you. I want to hear where you are watching us from. And if you have any question, quickly just drop in the question on leadership. It's a privilege and a honor to have my very good friend Rosalia Heifetz with us at the Leadership Mind School. I can tell you it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy because she's so busy. But leadership, thank you, my brother from Stuttgart, Germany. I can see you. You were here with us last week. You're also here again. Thank you. From Ibadan, Oyo State, Abudu, Edo State, Akwa Ibom, Oka in Akwa Ibom. Yes, I can see you. Lagos, Nigeria, I can see you. So drop in the chat the city you're watching from and the country. Turin, Italy, Brescia, Italy. Thank you so much. Good to see you. We are so happy that you joined us. While you're watching, kindly share the broadcast. Invite your friends across your various platforms to be with us. Now, while we take note of your questions from the chat room, just a brief word again on the Leadership Mind School while we are here. This is not, yes, go ahead.
Now, if people are ready for that, maybe, I mean, the power of these sessions and live broadcasts are if we can really add something in people's lives. This is my goal. This is my passion. This is why I am doing what I'm doing. So, I mean, here in Israel, we are really, straight. We go straight to the point. We are not going around. Sometimes it's nice. Sometimes maybe people can feel a little bit, not confident with this. But I wanted to ask a question. If you are ready to answer to me, that will be amazing. And if not, feel good and well with this. I will understand it, of course. But I wanted to ask you, if would you be, I mean, willing to look at yourself from the perspective of integrity. I mean, if you can really right now to take a break with yourself, 2-3 minutes, have a look around, think about yourself. Where can I put a little bit more effort? Where I can change a little bit my way of acting, talking, thinking. Maybe, I mean, you feel very good with your thoughts, but your language is really negative. And you are this sort of people that are looking also always for problems. Maybe you have a clear picture of what you want, but you have not the power or the, I don't know, the energy to do something about that. Or maybe you are the one, and it's okay. Listen, everyone can feel himself in his own level, and it is a work to do, and everyone can come and to join the next level and to make, you know, a breakthrough in his life. So, but maybe you are the one who feel that you are faking all the time, and you feel stuck. You cannot really know how to go out from this struggling, circle. Where are you? Where are you in your life? Take a minute with yourself. If you want to share, that will be amazing, but it's not really needed. But I invited you to make a work with yourself, because, you know, words are amazing, but it doesn't make any difference if you are not putting all these words and thoughts in our lives in order to see how this can make a change in my life. And maybe few of you are great leaders already, and that's a problem, because you already, you know, you already go step by step to the high levels of leadership. But I tell you and invite you, and take always one step. How do you say that?
The time.
Yeah. No, not forward.
Okay. Retrospect.
Yes, retrospect.
Retrospect.
Yeah. Yes. Much love. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for your comments. I'm trying to listen it, to read it. Yeah. We have people from Abuja and Nigeria. Amazing. So where can you grow? Where can you grow, dear friends? I mean, life, it's a journey of growing, isn't it? Life is a journey of growing. We have to grow. We never join the goal. It's amazing. It's terrible maybe to say. You know, when we reach our goals, the good news are that in that perfect moment, you are able to see your next goal. The moment we reach our goal, the highest goal we are dreaming about, we are planning about, the moment we reach the mountain, the Everest, then
Yeah, that's the peak.
Yeah, then we see our next goal. And these are the good news, because life, it's actually, I mean, it's a journey of making our lives better and better. Yes, life is a journey of growing. Mr. Musa, you are right. I agree with you. That's the good news.
Yes.
I'm always telling that I'm going to pass away in my way to my next goal. This is the life I want to live. Yes. It's a short time on earth. Let's do it. So think about yourself. Where integrity where your integrity needs a little bit growth. Your thoughts, the way you talk, or your acts. Think about positive thinking, positive language, and amazing acts, activities. Yeah? Always on point. Yes, yes. So, I mean, you have a little bit of homeworks today, you know.
Exactly.
Maybe you will take these thoughts and make a work with yourself. Where can I grow a little bit more? So we are talking about responsibility and integrity, and these are leadership values which are very, very important. I mean, to be sure that they appear in your life fully appearance. So, what do you say, Bright? You agree with me?
Absolutely. Absolutely spot on. And I think our viewers are so excited and they are so impressed. In fact, they are intrigued by your education tonight. And I'm very sure a whole lot of them, including myself, we are taking them all in now in retrospect.
Right.
Um, thank you so much for that. And you see, that is the essence, dear viewers of the Leadership Mind School. It's beyond the regular educational system. This is not motivational speaking session. No, this is a call to responsibility. It is a call to responsibility because leaders think in terms of responsibility, not in terms of title. Leaders think in terms of responsibility, not in terms of entitlements. Everybody feel entitled to, you see, the one interesting part, Rosalia, since we started this journey is, even for me, the fact that the word leadership for decades over time has been tied to the elite group, the elite group. When people hear leadership, ordinarily what comes to our thinking is them, the a certain class of people, forgetting the fact that leadership begins from the mind. Are you ready to take up the responsibility even without the title? Leaders will ask, what must I carry? What must I do? That is the thinking of leadership. Leadership, leaders take responsibility they take ownership of the system. They take ownership and consequences. They do things knowing the fact that there will be consequences for action. Rosalia spoke earlier, she mentioned punctuality as leadership. As easy as it seems, when the last time you had an appointment, were you there early? Were you there early? Did you think of putting on an apology that I would be late? Or it has become habitual? She also mentioned, which I wrote here, that punctuality, discipline is leadership. She said discipline is leadership. So, dear viewers and everyone, I want you to interact with me in the chat box. Just type responsibility. Type it responsibility, because that is one word I have picked from the teaching so far. And I want you to also pick that word, that from today, I will take responsibility. I will become responsible. Because if you believe that leadership starts from the mindset, then you and I must learn to take up responsibility. You don't shift responsibility when it is convenient. Please take note of this. Those who take on responsibilities are the ones that rise up to become true leaders.
Right.
Those who take on responsibilities, they are the ones that rise up to become effective leaders. Just let me feel you are following. Just type responsibility to be sure you are
And
following.
integrity. Let's add the integrity
Yes,
too.
yes, responsibility. Yes, because if you cannot you cannot take on responsibility without integrity. You're getting it now? You cannot, because she mentioned and I wrote, say credibility is integrity.
Right.
Integrity is credibility. And if you lack integrity, you cannot be credible. If you lack integrity, you cannot be credible. Responsibility is like a tripod. Rosalia, I will do this and share it on the platform, I think, on Monday. It's like I'm just seeing the vision. It's a tripod. Responsibility at the top, credibility on the left side, and integrity by the other side.
Wow, I
So,
like it.
thank you. So, if we are able to leave this section with these three words and be committed to do an auditing of our leadership style before now, between now and next Saturday session, I'm sure our viewers will return back and be refreshed, because leadership ought to be refreshing, not strenuous. So thank you, Rosalia. Let me give you more time to share some more with our viewers.
Yeah, I wanted to answer only to somebody talk here about ask here about the not really ask but mention about the communication between people, which is a big topic, communication. Yeah. I can tell you only, I mean, in a short way, because we have to, in a few minutes, we have to close this session. But the main principle in communication is to focus on the other person and not in yourself. Listening is a very, very important skill. And we can talk about this for hours, but if everyone acts from these principles we are talking here, responsibility, integrity, credibility, communication becomes much more easy. Much more easy. So think about, we can really, I mean, there are so many issues here. We can talk about every one of them. But these are the basic of our work in leadership here. And I would like to how do you say that, to encouraging you
Yes.
encouraging you to take a step back. Yes, a step back. Make a pause. Quiet, silence. Take your time. Make a short meditation. Take a step back and don't let your ego to get, to take the best from you.
Mm.
Don't give your ego this opportunity. Take a step back, think about all these principles, ask yourself, where can I grow to become a better leader? We can always become better leaders. Doesn't matter how good you are. And then you will become an example. You will become not only a leader, but a light in the darkness. And our world need these lights. And maybe you, people that are here with us tonight and for the second week consecutively, you maybe are the lights this world need. We need many, 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 many like you. So grow, become better, become the better expression of yourself, and be an example, an inspiration for the next generations, your children, our children, all over the world. We have a work to do. This is a mission. It's a duty. And maybe we are the one. So let's take action. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rosalia. Thank you very much. Dear viewers, it's been an exciting time, and I'm sure we'll need to review this timing because 1 hour is just gone, almost gone.
Yeah.
But before we leave tonight, like the guest speaker keep emphasizing, retrospect, retrospect. One good attribute of a leader is the ability to audit your leadership without egoistic concern. Audit your leadership. Audit your life. You see, in the corporate world, no system, no organization pass through a certain period of time without auditing. Am I correct?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, there are two key types of auditing that organizations, nations does annually or periodically. There is an internal auditing and there is the external auditing. You cannot become an effective leader without the ability to auditing yourself and your leadership. So I will throw you this question. I know you will reflect on it more at home, but if you can, just drop the response on in the comment section. Where in your life are you waiting for recognition before taking responsibility? Where in your life? Because leadership is about you and I, it's about us. Where in your life? You don't need to be called upon to do what you are supposed to do as an individual. No. We all know what is expected of us part-time. We all know. So just give me the feedback. I'm interested to see your responses to this question. Where in your life are you waiting for it? Or take it down, meditate upon it and upon it. Where in your life are you waiting for recognition? Because the biggest challenge I have seen and observed in leadership today is the egoistic challenge of leadership. People assume leadership for their egos. Not because leadership is a call to service. Once you take service out of leadership, then there is no leadership. Then there is no leadership. So, where in your life are you waiting? Because this is a call to action. This is a call for reflection and a call to action. Where in your life are you waiting for recognition before responsibility? So, Rosalia,
Yeah.
I think I
Yeah.
will let you in now.
Recognition, it's a big issue. I can hear you
Yes.
suddenly, I don't know why. Okay, that's okay.
So I think Rosalia will take your final thoughts or closing thoughts because we're almost hitting the 1 hour mark. And I'm
Okay,
sure,
okay.
yes.
So I wanted to say something else maybe last, because I mean every topic we talk about today is something that we can talk about it for hours. And okay. So somebody wrote here, drop here some words about leadership and accessibility. And let me tell you, sometimes people make a mistake trying to understand what leadership is, the meaning of this word. And I can only tell you that leadership is a passion, something that people do with passion, not something that is a duty. There is a big, huge difference between manager or boss or even politicians or offices holders or whatever. These are not leaders. This is not leadership. This is working in high positions of, I don't know, telling you what to do. But leadership is a person who is able to inspire others. A leader is a guide and is somebody who doesn't expect something in return. Okay, this is a leader. So if this person you think about him as a leader is not accessible for you, maybe this is not a leader. You understand me? I hope that I answered to your thought and question. And okay, so it's amazing, amazing, amazing topic, amazing group of people, amazing lights of people, I mean, shining. So let's become the leaders we want to meet in our lives. This is the only way to make it happen. So this is for today and for tonight for me. And thank you so much for the opportunity to be with you and to express all these thoughts and to share with you and to listen to you and to thank you, my dear friend, Bright.
Thank you, Rosalia. Thank you. It's a privilege, and it's my awesome privilege to have you again tonight. And to our dear viewers, I sincerely appreciate you all for coming. In fact, we are so pregnant with passion that we desire to impart, to release all of these, not just words, but words that we have worked on. We are not just speakers, but we are takers. That is why if your leadership does not change outcomes, please listen to this. If your leadership does not change outcomes, it is only noise. If your leadership does not change outcomes, if it does not change people, then you're just making noise. You are not a leader. So tonight, please, my dear friends, go and increase your value. Go and increase your value, because value Value is the current that transmits influence. Value is the current that transmits influence. It transmits impact, and above all, it transmits wealth. Value. Increase your value to increase your wealth. Earlier within the week, because sorry, Rosalia, I every day my life has been over the years devoted to people, solving problems, being available to people. As a matter of fact, sometimes these words just come. They just come in the middle of the night. I write. I'm always writing, taking notes. It just comes.
Amazing.
Because you cannot be transformed without increasing your value.
That's perfect. Exactly.
No. So lead well, lead right. Lead well, lead right. And I'm sure we are very open for communication through our various social media platforms. Invite many others to join the Facebook page, the YouTube channel. More of these teachings will be dropped on the YouTube page channel. Subscribe to the channel, share these links to your friends and families. One thing that I know is that we are building an institution that will outlive us. We are not here to complain about leadership because virtually everyone knows the problem of leadership, but we are here to, to bring out the solution, to raise men and women that will be light bearers. Rosalia mentioned earlier that leadership is light. Someone wrote in the chat that leadership is spiritual. So leadership is accessibility. We are right, but we are here to trigger your consciousness, to trigger your mind, to lead well and lead right. So see you same time. I don't know, same time next week. Look forward to seeing you. Please
Thank you very
drop in all
much.
your comments, all your questions in the chat room, and we will respond to
And
each
drink
of them.
water.
Yes, water. Okay. Thank you very, very, very much.
Good
So,
night to everybody. Bye.
good
See you
night,
soon. Thank you
everyone. So
very
you can
much,
drop
Brian.
in your
Thank you.
chat.
It was a
Thank you.
pleasure. Bye
God
bye.
bless you. Bye.